Okay, so we're going to be practicing solving linear systems. Um, these three problems are going to have another practice worksheet. I know this isn't, I'm not great at this, but when we're solving them, we need to identify the variables, write the equation, solve the system, and answer the question. So this is going to be, if you go back to the notes we took on, I guess it was Friday, where I gave you three systems. One was two were written in slope-intercept form and we solved, and then two more were in standard form, and then one was in standard form and one was in slope-intercept form. That's how we're going to solve these three equations. So suppose you invest $1,500 in equipment to put pictures on t-shirts. You buy each t-shirt for $3.25. After you place the picture on the t-shirt, you sell the t-shirts for $22. How many t-shirts must you sell to break even? That means the money coming in equals the money going out. So money is on the y-axis. Oh, wow. So y, oh my goodness, equals, let's talk about how much I spend. So I spend $1,500 for equipment and then $3.25 for every t-shirt. So that's my cost, where y is dollars, money, but that's money going out. All right, let me see if I can find a better pen with these toes. Let's do pen. Okay, so then money coming in, so that's still dollars, but this is income, right? That means for every shirt I sell, I get $22 times the number of shirts I sell. I don't have any money, so my y-intercept is 0. So I'm just going to set these two equations equal to each other. So we're just going to set, I'll do this in green, y1 equals y2. So 325 x plus 1,500 equals 22x. The money going out has to equal the money coming in. That's when you're going to start, that's your break-even point. You don't make any money until after you sell the number of t-shirts that helps you break even. So then this is just subtracting 325x from both sides. You get 1,500 equals 1,875. Divide both sides by 1,875. So divided by 1,875. And then my answer is going to be, I think it's 80. 80 equals x. So 80 t-shirts. I need to sell 80 t-shirts. Oops. To break even, I should have put my x up here. X is number of t-shirts. I'm just going to write x is number of t's. And y is the money. Right? There's money coming in, which is your income. But there's also money going out, which is your cost. And to break even, the money coming in, which is 22 for every t-shirt, has to equal the money going out. Then you could, that's all that asks is the break-even point. Then you could find out how much money that would be. How much did you spend? How much did you take in with 80 t-shirts? And it's going to be the same thing. Sorry, I did not define my variables at first. I need to do that. Oh, all right, so let me see if I can go ahead and move this down a little bit. Oh, let's see. I just want I don't want a pen.
Is good.
All right, so it's just going to have to be good, folks, because you can read it, all right, on your paper. 8 gallons of paint, 3 brushes for $152.50. The next day you purchase 6 gallons of paint and 2 brushes. How much does a gallon of paint cost? Ooh, that wasn't a very good line. And how much does a brush cost? All right, X is going to equal the cost of a gallon of paint. All right, sorry, I'm doing this. Gallon of paint.
Yeah.
I know I'm a little off. Anne's watching me. And y equals the cost of a brush. I know, I'm bad. Okay, so let's go to, well, I know I get 8 gallons. Oh, sorry, yeah, 8 gallons of paint times the cost of each gallon plus 3 brushes times the cost of a brush, and I spend $152.50. Okay. Then the next day I go back, I get 6 gallons of paint times the cost of each gallon plus 2 brushes times the cost of each brush, and I spend $113. Right. Elimination. These are written in standard form. All right. So elimination, that means I need to get the x coefficients opposite or the y coefficients. My x coefficients are bigger than my y coefficient, so I'm just going to get rid of my y coefficient. So I need the smallest number that 3 and 2 go into, and that would be 6. So I need to have one 6y and the other one be negative 6y. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by 2. And then I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by negative 3. Because when I go to distribute that, my y's will be the opposite. So I'm going to have to start writing smaller. All right, so then this is going to be, when I do this top, oh, if I wish I had enough room, maybe I'll try here. All right, so if I have 16x plus 6y is going to equal $305. And then down here is going to be negative 18x minus 6y is going to equal negative $339. Well, negative 339. I guess we're not doing dollars yet. All right. So 16x and negative 18x gives me negative 2x. My y's get eliminated because 6y and negative 6y are 0. And then 305 and negative 339 is negative 34. Divide both sides by negative 2. So x equals $17. So if you wanted to, up here, since you told me x was the cost of paint, right here you could put $17 for a gallon of paint. We're not done yet because now we also have to find the cost of a brush. Let's go back to, we'll just do black. All right, so then I'm going to go back to the original equation. I'm going to put it in the bottom equation. 6 times 17 plus 2y equals 113. Okay. 6 times 17 is 102. Plus 2y equals 113. Subtract 102 from both sides. And you're going to get 2y equals 11. Divide both sides by 2. So y equals 550. All right, so then I can do the cost of the paint brush is $5.50. I would go back and just with your calculator make sure that 8 times 17 plus 3 times 550 gives you that number. I'm not going to do it now because I don't. We have another problem to do. Next problem. Sorry, once again I cut this off, but you guys have it on your paper. So McDonald's apple pie has 90 more calories than their chocolate chip cookie. 2 apple pies and 3 cookies have a total of 980 calories. How many cookies are in each item? All right, what are we looking for? So each item, there's an apple pie. I'm going to say X equals be descriptive. It's the calories in an apple pie. And then my y, I got a better x, okay? Y is going to be the calories in a chocolate chip cookie. And you can see I don't write very well with this, so I'm just going to do cookies. All right. A McDonald's apple pie has 90 more calories than a chocolate chip cookie. So I just write this. I write my x and my y next to each other. And I need to do something to make the two sides equal. So I know this apple pie has 90 more calories than the chocolate chip cookie. So if I take my apple pie and I subtract 90 calories, I get the calories in the cookie. That's one of my equations. The next one says I have 2 apple pies plus 3 cookies, and I have 980 calories. Okay, I'm going to go back up, and for the sake of, I don't want that. Understanding substitution, I'm going to make this x, right, minus 90. I'm going to write it in purple, equals y. So remember, this is substitution. So if I can get one variable in one equation, I can use substitution. Well, guess what? I'm going to make this y purple here. So I could have 2x plus 3. Instead of writing the y, I could put in what y equals, which is x minus 90. So we're going to do 2x plus 3. And instead of writing the y, I can write what y equals, which is x minus 90. So I substituted, right? And then that equals 980. So then we're going to distribute 2x plus 3x minus 270 equals 980. All right, let's combine like terms. 5x minus 270 equals 980. This is just an equation solving for x. Add 270 to both sides. So then you have 5x equals what, 1250. I'll go over here. So 5x equals 1250. Divide both sides by 5. Sorry, that doesn't look like a very good 5. This equals 1. So x equals 250. So I'm going to use different pen color. So I'm going to say calories in apple pie are 250 calories. I'll just use cow. And then go back here. Well, 250 minus 90 gives me the calories in a cookie, and 250 minus 90 is 160. So there's 160 calories in a cookie. And then you can go back and check. Make sure that 2 times 250 plus 3 times 160 equals 980. That's it. I'm sorry things got cut off, but I'm having a hard time with my computer. And I'm lucky that I even got this in because I can't sign on and my time is almost up. Anyway, email me if you have questions. You're going to do 3 more like this. Practice sheet. It's supposed to be vertical non-permanent surfaces, but since I'm not there, you can just do it and work with each other. Then you'll be doing a practice test, which is a lot like your test. You can help each other, and the test is Thursday. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.